Okay, so my name is Victoria Barrett. I'm 17. I'm a youth climate advocate, social activist, and proponent for human rights. And I'm here with
Steve Howard. I'm the Chief Sustainability Officer at IKEA. I'm not 17, but I'm still young at heart.
Okay, so as a company, as a business, how do you feel that you can influence the Sustainable Development Goals?
I think we've got a total agenda on sustainability, and we've got a strategy that we lead the business with. And then the starting point for IKEA is we've got a vision, which is to help create a better everyday life for the many people. And you can ask any of our 17,000 managers around the world, they'd all be able to tell you that vision. And then our strategy is called People and Planet Positive, because we've just said, for people and for the planet, we want our business to have a positive impact on the world. And then we've got a whole set of targets related to that, helping people live a more sustainable life at home, to make sure we support renewable energy. We've got 29 wind farms that we own and operate, and 700,000 solar panels installed, or to support sustainable forestry or sustainable fisheries. And then we've got a big action program called Better Life for People and Communities, anywhere in our value chain, anywhere in the supply chain, to make sure that we're taking a stand for decent jobs, for fair wages, for equality. And so for us, it's almost, we've mapped the Sustainable Development Goals and we touch every one of them pretty much, but some of them we're really strong. I think we can really play a role as a business and lead on them.
Awesome. So Goal 17 is about developing partnerships. So how would you say businesses, the private sector, can develop partnerships more strongly with government and civil society, especially young people like me?
It's a great question. I think some things we've got strong partnerships today, but it's nowhere near enough. So, like we work with where agencies or organisations know stuff that we don't. So we work with World Wildlife Fund on action around forestry. So we have 35 foresters, but they've got hundreds. So that's helping promote sustainable forestry. We work together. We work with the Institute of Migration around setting better standards for how you recruit migrant workers to make sure they're not vulnerable. So that we can do. Have we done enough with youth? I mean, it's a business. We're about sort of children with families with children. So it's very much connects with IKEA. I think we could really think. Well, I'm open to offers and suggestions because I'm sure there's more we could do.
And in terms of youth engagement, especially with climate change, which is an issue that I care a lot about, how do you feel as if though IKEA is, do you think that enough young people or people in general know that businesses like IKEA are so strong in sustainable development and care so much about the earth? Because a lot of times with big businesses, corporations, people are like, oh, it's vilified mostly, but do you think that there could be more showing of how much businesses support the SDGs and sustainable development?
I think if anybody that sees this, if a young person or an older person, ask questions about it. Next time you go into any business, ask questions. Because we know from talking to our customers that people care. So people care about climate change, they care about factory working conditions. We've slowly getting stronger in the communications. Historically, we've done more inside the business and not talked that much about it. But what we've found is that people want to know more. They want to see it on the website, they want to see it next to the products, they want to see it in the store, in the catalogue. So we will strengthen what we do from a communications point of view. And you've got to get it just right. You don't want to overclaim what you're doing, because even when you do a lot as a business, you're not perfect. You're still constantly on the way. But we could do a better job of it. So we'll strengthen the communications. And I think there's something, if you think like climate change, it's such a massive problem. It can be really disempowering because you can think, what the world's at risk. It's an existential crisis. But actually, there's lots that you can do at pace and scale. So by 2020, we will be 100% renewably powered as a business by power that we own ourselves. We'll have turned our business not just into a home furnishing business, but we'll be a renewable power company with our own wind farms and solar plants. We've totally changed our lighting business from halogens and CFLs, from inefficient lights, into super efficient LEDs that will last more than 20 years. we'll sell 500 million LEDs by the end of 2020, and that'll save over their lifetime the household energy of 10 large cities. So if every business does this, we can say this is an agenda where we've got, young people today, actually we've got more smart people with good education, with aspirations and knowledge. Human potential has never been so great. So our ability to tackle global challenges is at an all-time high. So we may have big challenges, but we've got fantastic opportunities to do it. And so I think if there's got to be, showing that business can do something, that cities can do something, that states can do something, that institutions, that universities, that colleges, that schools, that regular citizens, that people young and old can do. And when I was a little bit older than you, but not much older than you, there was a great guy who'd just gone and saved some species by himself, and he said, Steve, don't wait to be asked. Just step up and find what you can do, whether it's on a small or local scale or on the scale of a big business. And that's stayed with me for the last 35 years. So this is our time to save the planet, to save our climate, to go for universal equality, to actually make sure everybody gets an education, we end poverty, and we tackle climate change. We plant more forests than we cut down. This is our time to do that. So I think it's a time of big challenges, but great hopes as well.
That was an amazing answer. And I have one more question, and this one's really important, guys. Do you have a preferred type of furniture?
Do I have a preferred type of furniture? Of all the things we sell, I'm torn. It's probably not furniture that I'm going to go with. I'm probably going to go with, I love our Ladare LED bulb because it's going to save so much energy. And I really love the veggie balls because as a lifelong vegetarian, we've got a great alternative to our meatball. And you can feed 30 times as many people with the same amount of carbon footprint.
These are the real answers we need, people. This is Victoria Barrett signing off.